Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls and the East All-Stars.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Eastern All-Stars ball.
Lowry with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Longley is out there with Dennis Rodman. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point guard position.
Yeah, real nice shot selection there. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
He's about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Now the Bulls with it. Pippen from deep. Good D by James. On defense, the Bulls. And here's Wall outside. Tries again, and Jordan sends it back.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Offensive rebound. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. Got a piece of it. Here's Pippen. And at last, they get one to fall.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now Lowry, and they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here's Pippen. Here's Rodman. Knocked loose. Tries again. Jordan. And it's good. Fought through contact. Gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Kyle Korver. He's checked in for John Wall. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. And it's Lowry again missing. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's deflected. Gasol with the steal. LeBron can't get it to go. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Bulls on D. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. LeBron can't get it to go. On defense, the East All-Stars, they trail by 3. That's good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The kick out to Harper. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Ron Harper. And that's now 9 points for Michael Jordan. Gasol. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just careless. No other way to describe it to start the game. That's already his 3rd miscue.
Well, I think he can actually execute better if he simplifies things and just stays with the game plan. So far, the execution's been poor.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Greg, they've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Now Lowry following the 3-point attempt by Michael Jordan. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
The East All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Gasol at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Gasol. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paul Millsap is checked in for Anthony. Jimmy Butler comes in for James. And it's Teague in for Kyle Lowry. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Here's Wennington. Here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. Millsap grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Butler attacking, and that one is hammered home.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The Bulls leading by 4, and the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Horford comes in for Pau Gasol. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Kyle Korver. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Simpkins checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. Teague. The half-court bomb falls off target. Here's Jordan. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jordan's got 11.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Teague. Kerr against Irving.
Out of bounds. Eastern All-Stars ball.
.143 left to play here in the first. And stolen by Jordan. Top of the key. And Butler sends it back. Here's Simpkins. Tries yet again. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. They swipe it. Wennington buries the jumper to finish the break. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Chicago leading by 8. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Butler passes to Teague. Here's Horford. The rebound by Kukoc.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Butler kicks to Irving. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Bosch is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Bushler's checked in for Simpkins. Chicago leading. Pass to Kukoc. Horford with the rebound. Irving kicks to Butler. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And here is Teague. Ball stolen. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for Chicago right now, Harper's out there with Bushler. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Rodman. And it's Longley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pippen dishes to Harper. Right side Rodman. Fires for 3. Second shot opportunity. Longley with the bucket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Harper against Lowry. Bosch passes to Lowry. And Wall kicks to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
To the paint, here's Longley, and he lays it straight in.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And here are the Bulls now. Pippen dishes to Harper. Pass to Longley. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lowry against Harper. On the wing, James. And Wall kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to James. Let's go. And he can't bank that one in. Pippen for three. The shot is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Bosch kicks to Wall. Rodman with the block. Bushler, the pass to Harper. No good from outside. Bosch against Pippen. James outside. Back to Bosch. Lowry against Harper. And Lowry gets it to go.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Stolen by Bosch. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Pippen. And they're able to recover. Wall dishes to Carmelo. And Wall kicks to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Bosch passes to James. Power down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
They get the rebound. And here's the East. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Paul Millsap is checked in for the East. Korver comes in for Kyle Lowry. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. Michael Jordan is checked in for Bushler. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Anthony kicks to Wall. Right wing. Another shot. Millsap misses. Kerr, the pass to Wennington. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by James. Fast break. Here we go. Poke loose. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. Kukoc has got 3 rebounds now in this one. The shot's good from Jordan.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pippen against LeBron. Anthony left side. And there's the feed to Korver. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Korver's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And 3 from Jordan. Add another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
It's LeBron with the drive. Good. LeBron's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Kerr. Rejected by Wall. And here we go. On up the court. Finished off the break.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
From deep, Jordan. And it's the East with the rebound. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Anthony on the wing. It's deflected, and that one ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. And some changes here for the East. Al Horford's checked in for Anthony. Butler comes in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for John Wall. Outside Irving. Back to Korver. He dishes it to Irving. 6 to shoot. Here's Horford.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Irving can't hit.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
They get it back. 4 seconds left. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 9 points now in the quarter. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times. So no one...
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls lead. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Jordan having a terrific game. He has 20 points and also a block shot. More than half their points have come from him alone.
It's been a one-man show. He has carried them offensively.
LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then it's Wall. Then there's Lowry. And it's Gasol and at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Hip it, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost